Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am RAIHANA binti RAZALI, one of the students from class 5CI, and I am a representative from my group that will explain about the content of our poster. Our research is titled English with Anxiety, How and Why. One of the most used languages around the world is the English language. Despite the differences in terms of their culture and traditions, multiple countries use the English language. It is listed as the official or co-official language in many countries, such as the Bahamas, Australia, and Irish Republic. This is because English has become a vital language in many sectors, such as literature, science, and tourism. Moreover, English is considered the language of choice for writing academic paper and scholarly journals, which shows the importance of the English language. In Malaysia, English is considered one of the common secondary languages used by the locals. The language has been taught in schools as early as preschool. In fact, English is still being taught in higher educational levels till this day. However, research has shown that many Malaysians, especially those who are learning English, still face anxiety when having to speak in English despite it being taught in schools for decades. University students find it difficult to do presentations, while postgraduates struggle during job interviews because of their anxiety. From this, it tells us that it is an issue and many learners are still struggling with their anxiety. Therefore, the purpose of this research is to identify the solutions to reduce their anxiety, the factors and the effect of anxiety to communication skills. Next, we will move on to the research objective of our research. First objective is to identify the solution to reduce anxiety faced by adult learners. Secondly is to determine the factors of adult learners' anxiety. And lastly is to study the effect of anxiety to students' communication skills. And for this study, we have used secondary research for our methodology. The information is referred from journal articles, online databases, and trustworthy websites. Previous researchers have said a few words about this issue. The first one is by Sahari, Johari, and Morni, who claim that teachers should be more understanding and help their students' situation. The second one is by Salaman Sabah, who said students became more anxious when they are judged based on their English. And lastly, Sahari, Johari, and Morni claim that the students struggle to orally express their opinions because of their anxiety. For our findings, we have three core points. Firstly are the factors of anxiety. The factors are 1. Lack of self-confidence. Secondly is fear of peer judgment. Third, low language skills. And lastly is mother tongue interference. The findings show that anxiety is caused by both internal and external factors. Secondly, the solutions to reduce anxiety. Teachers and educators play a huge role in reducing students' anxiety. They should help their students when they need assistance and try to make the classroom environment more friendly so that the students don't feel too stressed or anxious. And lastly, the effects of anxiety to communication skill. Students struggle to speak English and they sometimes can't speak correctly. They often make grammatical mistakes and say incoherent sentences because they get too anxious. In conclusion, there are three things that we have found out. 1. Anxiety is a factor that can affect a person's ability to acquire a second language. 2. Speaking is arguably the skill most affected by one's anxiety. And lastly, teachers and educators play an important role in helping their students with this issue. That is all from our group. Thank you for lending your ears and eyes. Thank you very much.